Today, I'm going to give you the fourth reason of why you should not date anyone who is married. Let's talk about it. Hello everybody, this is Geoffrey Henderson. Thank you so much for coming to our YouTube channel. It is a love. We really appreciate that. So we are already 4 weeks in, okay? So we're gonna continue talking about this series of why you should not date anyone who is married, okay? Today I'm gonna give you the fourth reason why you should not do that, okay? The fourth reason why you should not date anyone who is married is because hiding is exhausting. What I mean by that is this. You have to constantly put up some kind of an act, you know? Let's say, for example, you know, you're falling in love with somebody who is married and you really love each other, and obviously the wife doesn't know anything about that. What you're doing is you have to constantly pretend, you know, you have to constantly like pretend that, oh, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just out with some friends, or I have to work late tonight. I have to do this tonight. I have to see my family tonight. And you always have to find an excuse of why you're not home. You always have to find an excuse of why you're not home with your wife or why you're not home with your husband, okay? And what happens is over time, this constant like sneak peek, sneaking around and pretending that everything is okay, and you're cheating behind your husband's back, you're cheating behind your wife's back. You constantly have to come up with excuses and lies and deception, and you have to constantly cover things up. Or when the phone suddenly rings, you have to pretend that, oh, that's just some friend, or that's just some, you know, somebody from work, or you always have to hide. You always have to constantly come up with a story of everything is okay, nothing is wrong. And what happens is that over time, you do this for like weeks and months, maybe even years. This is becoming exhausting. It's going to become exhausting to yourself. It's going to become exhausting to, believe it or not, even your spouse. The spouse who doesn't know that you are cheating behind her back, that you are cheating behind his back, okay? She's not aware of this, he's not aware of this. It's gonna be exhausting to her too, because she always has to wonder, is this guy doing anything behind my back? Is this girl doing anything behind my back? I'm suspicious. I don't know. I have a feeling that I cannot trust him. I have a feeling that I cannot trust her. And at the same time, you, the one who is dating somebody else, knowing that you're cheating on your wife or you're cheating on your husband, you're gonna be lying to yourself. You're gonna be lying to your wife or your husband. You're gonna be lying to even lying to your partner, their sole pretended partner, you know? And you constantly have to make excuses. You constantly have to pretend. You constantly have to lie. You constantly have to turn off the phone. You constantly have to come up with a story, and it's gonna become exhausting. It's gonna become exhausting, okay? How can you live like that? How can you live like that? Don't live like that. Okay, if you are truly in a relationship and you really love the person, okay, there's nothing you can do. If you love the person, you love the person, okay? But you have to be honest, and you gotta tell your partner about it. You gotta tell your wife, hey, I'm so sorry. I wasn't honest to you. I've been cheating on you. I'm so sorry about that. And I wanna confess everything to you, and you know, I have to break this up because I love somebody else. You gotta tell the person the truth. That's the least you can do, even though that's completely damaging to the partner and it's gonna be like, you know, very stressful. But at least you're gonna tell the truth, you know, but it's not gonna be a blessing, okay? It's not gonna be a blessing. And but like I said before, this whole pretending, this whole, you know, cheating on somebody else, or cheating on your wife, cheating on your husband because you are in a relationship with somebody else, and you constantly have to make excuses, you constantly have to lie. This is going to be exhausting to you, exhausting to your partner, and it's just not healthy. Okay, it's just not healthy. But that's it, guys. That was my fourth reason of why you should not date anyone who is already married. Okay, next week I'm going to give you my fifth reason of why you should not date anyone who is married. And with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace out.